The TMR gang is about to go live online. Catch the video stream of the hottest and most awarded morning program on Philippine FM radio. The Morning Rush. Straight from the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Time to have fun with hosts Chico, Hazel, and Markki. Join the TMR gang now. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Monster RX93.1, time for the top 10 for today, and we are live on Facebook.
Oh yeah, facebook.com/RX931, Twitch TV and YouTube Live. Chico and Hazel with you on a Friday. Let's see if Markki can join us in a little bit. But good morning to all the Monster busy in the comment section already.
I know. Hello. So here we go. Let's start off at number 10 for our top 10. Thank you to Homer Sweet Home for suggesting our topic. Hashtag remember me this way. Let's start off at number 10 from C Antithesis. Remember me as the person who gave you tough but necessary love that you needed to wake up and do something with your life. Again, we talked about this diba, earlier.
Yeah.
Ang problem kasi, sometimes you have secret haters who aren't really rooting for you.
Oh yeah.
And then they use
That
tough
excuse.
love as the excuse to introduce doubt into your head.
Totoo yan.
You're about to go into a business venture and then they're like, uy pero hindi maganda mag-start ng business ngayon. I'm just worried about you. So, are they really worried about your money or you? Or are they just like trying to dissuade you kasi baka maging successful?
Inggit lang ba
Inggit
sila?
lang ba sila?
Do you think you are able to tell the difference?
No, to be honest. I'm very bad with that. Ang alam ko kasi, my radar is very good with if you don't like me. Alam ko minsan parang friendly, pero alam mo yung parang biglang you send something na, they're so friendly, but I have a feeling ayaw ako nitong taong to. Medyo may ganun ako.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gets naman.
But everything else, like I usually get it wrong. Minsan nakala ko yung magiging kaibigan ko, hindi ko pala kaibigan. Or yung feeling ko, hindi ko to makakasundo. Makakasundo ko naman pala. I get so mistaken with these things.
Pero yung intentions kasi, going back to the entry, malalaman mo lang talaga yan eventually.
Yeah.
So, whether it's what Chico said na, kunyari concern, pero yun pala hate yung pinanggagalingan. Meron din naman na the opposite, yung akala mo they're just, being a hater, when in fact, they're rooting for you to succeed.
And yun ang mahirap Kasi like, how can you tell, diba? Sometimes you're like, diba usually ang away sa ganyan nagsisimula?
Well,
yung mga tipong, look, I was just, worried about you. Tapos sasabihin ng isa, no, you weren't. You're just afraid that I might be successful and you're just envious of my success.
I think it also depends on what happens when you finally achieve your goals na.
Well, yeah.
Diba? Parang magigets mo naman, like, if they stay away from you, baka they can't stand na you succeeded. They can't stand it. So, they'd rather not be around you anymore. Pero kung talagang from the beginning, they were rooting for you, I'm sure they would be more than happy to support your venture.
Whatever it is,
that may be.
Diba? And number 9 from Quivo, yung school best friend mo na never ka iiwasan kahit we grew apart after high school. So that's how I want you to remember me. Na, again, very Euphoria. There's this parang two characters na they were the best of friends, but somehow when they grew up older, parang di na sila, they kind of like drifted apart.
Si Lexi tsaka si Rue.
Yes. Pero yun nga, si Quivo, gusto niya parang, I'm going to be that friend na, okay lang, kahit hindi na tayo BFFs, we've grown apart, may iba na tayong circles, but I'm never going to avoid you.
Like, if you need me, I'll still be there for
I
you.
will still be there. And I will be like, we will never be awkward.
Yeah.
I will always be your friend.
Like, if you need me to pee in a cup for you, I will.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
Very Euphoria.
And number 8 from Rice Baby. Remember me this way. As your friend na maaga gumising at always ready for the day not as the friend na maagang nalolobat kahit hindi pa naman late. Kasi ganun lang siya talaga. Yung alam mo yung sa umaga parang let's do it, let's go. Pero siya rin yung unang uwi na
That's kind of
tayo.
you. You in a
I was
nutshell.
about to say.
Yung sa umaga, unang-una sa time in, bright and early. Actually, madilim pa, di ba?
Madilim pa.
Naka-time in na. Pero habang papadilim na from daytime, ayan na, pahina na ng pahina.
Tapos yung parang, di ba tayo uuwi?
Para siyang nauupos na
Hindi ka na
kandila during the day.
Sobra.
Tapos nag-party na yung parang yung mata ni Chico, yung parang...
Yung parang, uwi na tayo. But yeah, that's me. Number 7, coming from Victoriano. Remember me this way, your role model, not the root of your envy.
Oh.
Kunyari both happen na, kunyari, idol kita, pero at the same time, yung pagkabilib ko sa'yo and your success, yun na rin yung naging mitya nung inggit ko. So parang, if both are present, sana you remember me na lang as your role model, not as the person na kinaiinggitan mo.
This is all about Eve, diba?
Yeah.
Yan yung pinapanood mo sa akin.
Yes.
Very that.
And also at number 7, very similar to Victoriana's entry, is the Caesar salad. Siya naman, parang, I want that your perception of me, actually, sabi niya, your perception of me is the least of my concerns. I live my life the way I want to. If you envy me, it's your problem. So you can remember me any which way you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hindi ko na, pati ba naman yun, aalalahanin
Hindi
ko
ko na
pa.
problema yan.
Hindi ko na problema yan.
Sa totoo lang.
Actually, that's a nice way of, that's a nice way of going through life.
Totoo.
Diba? Giving 0 Fs. Pero ano rin alam mo when it comes to that, sa akin in moderation din.
Okay.
Kasi parang, I get it. I get the whole, I don't give an F what you think
You
about
don't affect me.
You don't affect me. I get that. I do. But at the same time, not all feedback is hateful.
Yeah.
And sometimes useful na, pwede mo nang gamitin yung feedback. But because you're so adamant about the whole, nobody tells me what to do, I don't care what you think, parang sayang. Instead of learning from it, instead of improving, nauunahan ka nung defense mech mo na,
Wala akong
I don't care what you think. Di ba? Minsan
Yeah.
sayang eh. You've got great feedback that could actually improve you, pero wala na. Na ano mo na siya eh. Kumbaga, you kicked it away before you can even apply it.
Hindi mo na-realize na beneficial pala sa'yo.
Oo, di ba? So, ako medyo rin, parang with caution. Di ba? Wag rin yung lahat na lang ng feedback.
Don't dismiss everything.
Yes. And number 6 from Freedom Friday, remember me with this way, as your friend who was there with you during your dark days. Ano ba naman yung mag-invite ka ng coffee on your sunny days and share the light? Ano ko pang kadiliman lang palagi? Alam mo yung parang lagi mo siyang takbuhan when there's trouble. But when there's no trouble, when it's the fun version of you, hindi ka niya nakikita.
Yeah.
And you go to other friends for that.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
Oh, speaking of kadiliman.
Right on cue.
Right on cue.
You know what? I'm waiting for that moment to come in, right? To talk exactly about what we're talking about. But yeah, no, but that's what my dad always used to tell me was like, Markki, when you study with the smart kids. When you party with the fun people, right? So in the end of the day, it's like looking for the people that, are the best at what they do. So maybe that's what this person, I'm obviously the person felt bad about it, right? But maybe they're just really good at comforting people.
Oh, that is true. Pero sana lang kasi hindi lang yun.
Yeah, I know. Hindi lang yun.
Pupunta ka
Obviously,
sa akin lagi pag may problema ka, tapos pag masaya ka na.
Well, kunwari,
I don't
okay.
get
But if you think about it, what if that person was sometimes a little bit dark or a little bit over emotional, and and you take them out to a party and they become a Debbie Downer. Do you get me? So maybe there was a reason why it happened. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at it from both sides.
So wait a minute. If you say that's
Right?
how what Daddy Strom told you, na parang if you want to party, you go with the party people. If you want to study, you go with the smart people. Is that why I became your friend? Because like I'm the
To
party
study
person.
with.
I'm the the party person.
To study with.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'm the party person,
No,
and
Chico is the Pokemon person, and he's also the friend.
The what friend?
nothing.
The go-to
Grabe.
friend.
The
Whenever
go-to friend.
yes, the go-to friend.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's
whenever may chikahan and we have to drive around Eastwood for 12 hours.
Oo.
Kasi hindi
Tsaka
naman yan umiinom. Oh, bakit mo yayayain pag hindi umiinom? 'Di ba?
actually, anong party ang gagawin niyo, 'di ba? Ibang party eh.
Pool
Ah,
party. Oh, I love
pwede.
swimming.
Pwede namang pool
Pool
party.
party, ano pa?
Pwede din pool party.
Pity party. Mahilig din ako dyan.
May isa pa akong party na alam for you eh, pero ayoko na lang
Wag ka
mag-talk.
na lang mag-talk. Kung wag ka na lang mag-talk. Mas
Sige.
maganda yun.
Sige.
And also, number 5, coming from Chinito Ken. Remember me this way. Ito, tricky to Remember me as the one who fixed your finances, assisted you in putting your life back together. Not just the one who cheated on you.
Oh. Syempre maaalala mo yung cheating part.
Pero kasi, when you think, I'm not saying na it's right. I'm just saying, parang siguro yung appeal lang niya is that sana hindi mo rin makalimutan.
I
Kumbaga,
did more.
yung parang, alam mo, this guy cheated on me, but you know what? Siya rin talaga yung umayos ng buhay ko at that time. Alam mo yan, yung parang, sana mas complete yung memory mo of me.
Ito na naman tayo sa
Ito
last
na naman
hour
tayo
eh. Oo eh.
Pero 'di ba, like gets, yung parang sana you remember
Napa-fluster kasi siya kasi nandito ako. I might spill.
May maraming secrets na pwedeng
alam mo yung yung pag dumating na yung friend mo maraming ammunition, parang ninenervous ka na.
Delikado.
Armalite. No, but you know what? Interestingly enough, Chico, that happened very recently. A few weeks ago, there was a little party that I was at, and I saw an ex. And before, it used to be all negative memories and stuff like that. Well, I mean, it wasn't all negative memories, but I mean, that was the basic gist whenever I thought of my ex. And then suddenly, we started talking, and voila, we remembered all the good parts. Or remember that time when we were in Vegas and we almost got married? Ha, good days. So we would just laugh about these things.
Okay.
Right? There are times when we like remember small things from the past that were actually good and focus on the good instead of focusing on the,
Kasi,
pero kasi kahapon yung pinag-usapan natin yung ex mo, hindi yung good yung naalala mo eh, di ba?
Ibang ex yun. Kasi hindi niya ako kinakausap ngayon eh. Pass yun, pass. Red flag yun.
That's the thing di ba? A lot of people think, parang if I focus on the good, parang I'm erasing the bad. Not necessarily. Kumbaga, people are very well-rounded. So, in as much as you can remember the bad things that transpired between the two of you, you should also be able to weed out the good rin naman.
Well, I agree.
Diba? Na parang, ito yung bad, ito yung good.
Kumbaga,
diba?
I can still be thankful for the good stuff you did.
Yes, of
while,
course.
Not forgiving you for whatever bad stuff you did.
See, that's the thing. It's really possible na, even to that point, now you say, I don't forgive you, but I do realize that we've had a lot of good. Yeah. And number 4 from Call Me Rovi, remember me this way, yung classmate na, remember me as the classmate na binubuli mo nung elementary, pero inuutangan mo na ngayon.
If I were the bully, hindi ako sa'yo mangungutang.
Oo nga. Hindi, siguro ano, I don't know. I'm sure there are,
O baka wala ng choice.
wala nang choice. You gets, yung
Sabagay.
parang,
Or binubully niya pa rin now na, pautangin mo ko.
or, excuse me. I don't think so. And number 3, coming from ODH, remember me this way. That's someone who's always been there, even if alam niyang never mo siyang pipiliin. Oh,
Grabe na. Martyr vibes.
grabe naman to. Napaka-martyr naman.
Do you have that friend? Do you have that friend who has a friend who is always clinging onto them?
Kasi ako, I don't see this in terms of friends. Ako, ang interpretation ko dito
Unrequited
is
love.
unrequited
No,
love.
no, no. No, not friends. I mean, do you have a friend that has someone who attaches themselves?
Na ganyan. Na parang
Na ganyan,
knowing na wala
yes.
silang chance at all.
Ah,
Oh, I've seen it multiple times. Yeah.
yeah, I guess. Oo.
I've
I've
actually
dramatic as that. Oo.
I've actually been in a relationship with someone who had someone who was always there tailgating.
Oh. Yung parang ano, abangers.
Super abangers. Pero, I mean,
Pero kasi kung
Super
abangers,
come on, no chance.
May chance ka, di ba? Kung
that's what I
abangers.
was going to say. Kasi pag abangers ka,
Pero I mean, super, I mean,
ka.
tapos lumulusot siya sa mga problems namin, sa mga ano,
Ooh,
and then, yes.
Sumisingit.
Sumisingit. Oo. Parang iba yung naisip ko dun sa
Ako
lumulusot
din
siya sa mga problems.
Napaisip ko,
Paano
saan siya
ba?
lumulusot?
Ay, oo nga, parang iba yung ano, no? Iba yung images. And number 2 from Camilo, remember me this way. As the person who came into your life when you were ready and who also left when you were ready.
Parang ano lang, you were only there for a season.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is very, is it, ano ba? Lao Tzu or one of those. Basta one of those Chinese, ano, di ba yung saying na yung, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Yung parang pag ready ka na to learn your lesson, the teacher will appear. And I'm not a literal teacher, but the people in your life who will teach you a lesson, whether they're friends or enemies or whatever, dadating sila in your life at that time because you need to learn that specific lesson. Tapos sabi nga nila, the part there that most people leave out is they also leave when the time is right. So kunyari, the teacher is there to teach you that lesson, but once you've learned the lesson, they will leave.
Like they don't need to stay in
They
your
don't
life
need to
forever.
stay in your life
Pero
forever.
di ba yan yung ayaw mo sa mga movies? Yung kunyari, may ginawa na, kunyari si fairy godmother, tapos biglang mawawala. Na gusto mo magstay na lang.
Yeah.
Difficult lesson.
I know what you mean.
I'm very clingy that way. So, parang yung that's it? You're just here to help me?
Syempre, may iba pa siyang tutulungan.
Parang stay forever. Stay with me forever.
Nanny McPhee, sabi ni Je.
Ayun,
Ganun ba yung concept ng Nanny McPhee?
Yes,
I never watched it kasi natatakot ako kay Nanny McPhee.
Alam mo, kung super unli budget talaga ako, yung like ridiculously unli budget, i-hire ko, sky's the limit, i-hire ko si Emma Thompson na mag-Nanny McPhee, tapos si Toni Collette na
Hereditary.
Tapos papataguin ko siya sa bahay mo.
Sobrang wala kang kwenta.
Pag mag-isa ka na lang, lalabas si Toni Collette tsaka si Nanny McPhee para gulatin ka.
Oh my God.
Ano kayang gagawin mo? No?
Uy, ano no?
Siguro
Feeling ko
yung
ma-overcome ko na yung Nanny McPhee fear ko. Baka i-hug ko pa si Nanny McPhee.
You have a fear for Nanny McPhee?
I find her scary. I never watched it because whenever I'd see Nanny McPhee, parang natatakot ako. Feeling ko she looks scary kasi.
Because she's clad in black, right?
Hindi, tsaka diba, yung meron siyang wart sa ilong.
Tsaka nilagay, di ba kasi may mga prosthetics si Emma
siya.
Thompson.
Oo,
so,
true. I get it.
Si Catherine McPhee na lang padala mo sa bahay ko. Pakingyak matakot.
Gagalit sa'yo si David Foster. And the top, remember me this way, comes from Archer Aguilar.
Archer Aguilar says,
remember me this way, as the person who still believes in the good of people, despite constantly being proven wrong.
As still believe.
Ay. Pero it's tough ha, yung to believe in the innate goodness of man.
Mm.
Kasi lalo na kung sunod-sunod na parang puro bad yung experiences mo. Na yung here you are trying to think of the natural goodness
Mm.
of humanity. Tapos bilang something will happen na parang faith in humanity lost.
Walang kwenta pala kayong mga tao talaga.
But if you can, good for you. Good for you. So there you go. One final batch coming up, but we will play a couple of songs in the RX booth, but we will stay on Facebook Live.
So ganun ulit, Markki, we're gonna leave you for a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And then we'll be back. I actually have a little
Hala.
game for the two of you.
Oh,
It's gonna be a
yay.
little competition.
Okay,
so
okay.
let's see, okay? Make sure to join us on Facebook, Twitch TV, and YouTube Live. But for now, enjoy this track by Fireboy DML featuring Ed Sheeran. It's called Peru. Only here on the Morning Rush. You've got Chico, Hazel, and Markki. Last half hour of the program on the Monster. Good morning.
Hello, Tamai. What's up? Sebedi as well as Japat all locked in. And hi to Casey. And Leonardo says, Leonard says Nanny McPhear, which is true. You know what I'm actually watching at the moment? I finished Euphoria. It was good. I mean, because the hype was there, I guess it was just a little bit. I wasn't as excited when it ended. Let's just say. Now this thing about Valak nuns. Interestingly, I'm watching The Purge on Amazon Prime. It's a series, and it's actually quite good if you're into like the horror kind of the series. Super good. And I also watched Survivor yesterday, 42. So it's looking similar to 41, but I like this new batch of people. Hey to Elaine, Mai, Renz Rufo locked in, Japat again. Baka may tiya ko. Yeah, there are a couple of survivors. I was talking to Hazel yesterday. There's this one tribe that's like we call it two twinks and a daddy. So there's these two twinks, these two nerds, and one of them reminds me so much of Chico. Bro, I'm not saying that it's better than the Purge movie, but I'm saying it's interesting. And yeah, hindi ako euphoric sa Euphoria. I mean, like, if I were to choose, I know Hazel says that it wasn't the same. It isn't, but it does talk about sex, and they are both kind of teen drama-ish kind of things. I would still choose Sex Education over Euphoria. But I mean, you know what? I watched GOT and I really liked it, JV. And it's not that I didn't like Euphoria. It's like I didn't get the hype. You get me? Maybe if I watched it first. It's one of those things. Hey to Victor, how you doing? Watching from KSA, and Antonio June Pasqua is also locked in. He says good morning. Cinematography wise, I can agree with you, Roselle, that Euphoria is good. I really liked the cinematography. It's just it's too much drugs. I'm like not into kasi heavy material that doesn't have too much humor. I need a little bit of humor in my life when I watch something heavy. Yeah. Yeah, Zendaya was good. I mean, she was good for for her character. I mean, like, I'm a fan of her. She's really good. And I like a lot of the characters as well. I don't know. Maybe it was just because I was also playing Pokemon Arceus while watching. So I wasn't completely focused. Um, Happy Friday to Manny Mendoza.
Yeah.
Visit ka! Matatapos na tumawa ka pa eh! Patapos na tayo!
What happened?
Ewan ko dyan. Nakakainis to. Talaga to si Chico. Panggulo talaga to eh. Ay, sakit. Ayoko na. Anyway. Okay, let's play a game. May game lang naman ako. Very simple because it's the start of Survivor 42, 'di ba? Kaka-start lang. So I figure, why not play a little memory game with you guys?
Oh.
Ready na ba kayo sa
Okay.
memory game ko?
Okay.
Kasi I played this on my own. May mga hindi ako maalala. So basically, gusto ko lang na tingnan if you can remember these people from season 41 and possibly season 40. I just want you to name names.
Oh,
And this should
okay.
be easy. I mean, diba? Let's see if you can name all of them. So you'll take turns.
Sige.
One at a time.
Okay.
To
I
name the
don't
people
remember names. I'm
on
so bad.
screen.
Sige. Let's try.
Okay?
Wait, hello?
So, yeah.
May echo ba? Wala na. Okay.
Okay naman.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with season 41, the Uwa tribe.
Okay.
So, Chico, you can start.
Memory.
Pala.
Shay.
Sino si Shay? Mitchell?
The pastor. Shay.
That's not her name.
Shaverly.
Totoo ba yun? Totoo ba?
Sige, yung best friend niya, si Greg.
Wala namang kahit siya name.
Nag-guess ka na ng names eh.
Oh, ano ba?
Oh my gosh. Why can't I remember their names?
I told you. I thought, but once you get the hang of it, it gets easier. So, Markki,
I
why
know
don't you?
one.
Okay, go.
Si Ricard.
Ricard!
That's 1 point for Markki. Chico.
Shay.
Cheyenne. Diba?
What?
Cheyenne, diba yung name niya?
No.
Anong Shay?
The pastor?
Cheyenne.
No.
Markki, diba?
Cheyenne? No.
Shan!
Shan!
Pareho ba tayong mali? Ano ba yan? Si Shan kasi!
Si Shan! There you
Ay,
go.
naku.
But she
Dapat
doesn't look like Shan. She doesn't look like Shan here with the,
I
with the
keep
hair.
saying Shane. Shan
Oh,
pala.
give up na ba kayo? The rest?
The rest, I
You
have
can't
no
na?
idea.
I don't
Okay.
remember their names.
There's Brad.
Brad, yes.
JD.
JD.
Si Jeannie.
Jean.
Jeannie.
This one, hindi ko talaga. Sarah ata to.
Yan
Ito
ang
yung
super, I don't
unang
even
na-add.
remember.
Yan yata yung first outing.
O baka.
I don't
Okay.
even remember that person.
Let's move on to the next tribe. And the next tribe is the... Okay, wait lang. Paano ba to? Hirap na hirap ako sa pag-share ng file, guys. Here we go. Let me remove this one. Tapos, stop, and then share the next one. Okay. This is the Yase tribe. Yase tribe. Okay. And go.
Okay, Xander.
Good.
Yung
Ilang
crush ni
points ka
Chico.
na? One all
Dito.
pala.
One all. Si
1-1.
Xander.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously? You guys don't
Ito
remember?
yung I remember this one kasi out siya early and let's just say Chico wanted him to win. David Voce. Si Voce.
Voce! Correct! 2-1.
Si Viv.
Sino si Viv? Walang
Ay.
Viv dyan.
Vev. Beverly.
Si Veve.
Di ba Vev? Viv? Beverly?
One syllable.
And
Tama
then
ba?
this one, ito yung best friend ni Ito yung best friend ni
Sipin mo.
Di ba, Viv?
Si annoying. What's her name? Si Black Lives Matters. Si Liana.
Liana! Correct, Markki. 3 points na si Markki.
Hindi ako kay Viv.
Habol.
Si
Hindi
Viv.
nga si Viv yan. Si
T.
Hinihitulungan na kita.
Tivoli?
Oh, plus I Sirit na. Wala na. Ikaw, Markki, may kilala ka pa?
Wala na.
How can you not remember the one with the glasses?
Hindi yun nga, si Viv.
May V yung pangalan niya. Hindi Viv. Think
si Evie.
Evie. Kanina yung point na yon.
Wala.
Nauna si Markki.
Evie sabi niya, Evie naman.
Sige.
Sige. So, no points.
Isang nasa dulo. Hindi niyo maalala. Ito yung isang syllable lang din yung pangalan.
I don't remember her.
Tiffany.
Si Tiff. Uy, nakascore si Chico doon.
Oh, di ba? Magnanakaw. Tiff.
Like a tiff in the night.
Like a tiff in the night.
Like a tiff in the night. I can't. Okay. We have another photo to share. I-share ko pa ba yung isang grupo? Kasi yung isa, yung 40. Feeling ko mas marami kayong kilala sa 40.
Sa 40.
Wait, how about, diba 3 tribes yun?
Ito, sige. I'll share with you the last tribe. Alam mo, dito ko pumalpak sa last tribe. I was able to name all of them on my own. I like to do these challenges.
Yeah, no, you're good at that eh. You remember their names.
Oo.
I really don't.
Ito, let's go.
Si Erica,
Markki, 1.
Kasi you need to know the winner. Diba?
Of course, si
Pinoy
Erica.
Pride.
And then si Deshawn.
2 points, Markki.
Yun si Nasir ba to? Nasir?
Alam mo si Nasir, hindi ko siya naalala.
Ako
din. I could not remember the name for some reason. Like, alam ko yung face niya, pero
ako rin. I remember all of them.
No, I remember Nasir because I wanted him to get far in the beginning because he was really good at the whole
sino
stuff
pa?
in the tribe.
The professional athlete. David.
Wrong. Ikaw, Markki, meron pa o sirit na?
Si yung best friend ni Erica si Botox
Kawawa naman si Botox.
Kaya hindi niyo maalala yung mga pangalan. Kasi yun yung mga tawag niyo sa kanila, mga wala kayong kwenta.
Si Heather.
Oh my gosh.
Very good. Tama na. Nako, Chico, habol.
Hello. I'm horrible at these games.
Okay, so this is Danny.
Danny.
And the girl on the right is Sydney. Diyos ko, itong mga kasama ko. Ang bilis makalimot. Grabe. Ito siguro naman may maaalala kayo dito. Ito na yung paramihan. Kasi, this is obviously so easy. It's the all-winner season.
Oh, okay.
So I would like to think na...
So one at a time kami, ha?
Go.
Okay, go. Ikaw muna, Markki. Ang liit. Wait. Hindi ko makita.
So
okay,
we can choose si Tony on the bottom left.
Ethan.
Rob.
Yul.
Servo. Denise.
Of course. Hoverly. Ano to? Your favorite.
Can I steal?
Wait lang.
Si Orange.
Sino?
Hoverly. Parvati.
Naging pepperoni si
Parvati.
Okay, 3 all. Markki.
Sandra.
4-3.
Oh crap! I should have just gone for Sandra. Amber.
4 all.
Tyson.
5-4.
Adam.
5 all. In fair, kinalay all winners.
Oh, wait. Natalie.
Correct.
Ako din, I'm having a hard time.
wait. Sino tong mga
Ano
to?
ba? You guys!
Oh, this one. Mm.
Si Beverly ulit.
Beverly.
Babalik ka kay Beverly.
Okay.
Si Ben.
Kilala,
Ben.
kilala.
Ben!
Ben!
Okay, so let's start. Si Amber,
Oh.
si Danny,
Danny.
Denise.
Kim, Michelle,
Michelle!
Riley,
Michelle.
Sandra, Sarah, Sophie,
Sophie.
Ben, Adam,
Ben,
Ethan, Nick,
Adam, Ethan,
Rob,
Nick, Rob,
Nick.
Tony,
Tyson,
Tyson,
Wendell, Yule, and
Mendel.
Jeremy.
Ang mahirap
Yes,
kasi pag very,
Jeremy.
very ordinary
Si
names.
Wendell. That's the one I forgot.
Oo,
Wendell.
pag yung very like poverty, maalala mo siya eh. Pero pag mga Nick, John, it's so hard to remember.
And the winner is me.
Yes.
Ako yung nag-prepare. Ako din yung nakakilala. Buisit. Oh, hold on. Let's go back on here.
All right, Monster RX93.1. Time for the top 10 for today. The final one for the day. Wow.
Yeah,
That was fast.
it's the final one. We played a game kanina. People are saying, wow, ang nanalo yung host. Ganun kasi ako ka-competitive, guys. Kahit ako yung gumawa ng game. But let's just do some quick greets before we give them the last batch. Good morning to Jenny, Jen, to Chrissy, Dadanita Dahana, Abby, CJ, good morning. Hi to Lost Soul, Simply G, and Boy Bakal, who says gusto niya ng sisig, send some. Hello
Oh,
to
wow.
Melay Supergirl, Ronaldo Quino, gusto ko rin tuloy ng sisig. Also, we want to say good morning to Juice Blank. We have Matt, who messaged us a while ago on Telegram. Good morning, Matt. Hope you're still tuned in. Hi to Jojo as well. And to everybody in the comment section, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you. All right, so
you.
here we go. We've got our top 10 for today, courtesy of Homer Sweet Home. Remember me this way. Let's start off at number 10 from Call Me Rovi. Yung office mate. Remember me as the office mate na hindi nagpe-Facebook. Kaya walang ambag tuwing chismisan tungkol sa mga buhay-buhay ng mga office mates.
Hindi siya updated. Kung
Hindi
sino
siya
yung
updated.
nag-Boracay, tsaka sino yung nag-LU over the weekend.
Oo.
Mm-mm.
And number 9 from the Caesar salad. Remember me as the ex whose worth you only realized when I'm already happy and valued in my new relationship. Maglaway ka dyan.
Well, pwede mo namang ma-realize yung worth ng ex mo without necessarily thirsting over them still, you know?
Pero yun eh. Yung parang, alam mo yun, yung...
Maglaway ka sa pagiging mabuti kong karelasyon.
Oo, yung parang like, you never really thought that that you lost anything when we broke up until you saw how happy I am with my new relationship. And then you realize, wow, okay. Parang ano naman pala siya, okay naman pala siya. Number 9, and yeah, that was number 9. Number 8 from Patrick Starlord. Remember me as the person who made you laugh plenty of times, not just the person who didn't love you back. Ouch.
Whoa.
Okay. Hindi, alam mo yung ano, kasi that's the problem. Like, you super get along, and then, suddenly, na in love sa'yo yung tao, and you're like, ooh, we just super get along, but I don't like you in that way.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's pretty
Tapos,
painful for both people.
Magtatampo na sila and then they're gonna end
Magtatampo
the
na.
relationship with you entirely.
Parang, okay, I don't wanna hang out with you. Kasi syempre, gets ko rin naman, syempre nakakahiya. Yung nag-profess ka
I
ng
guess,
love
yeah.
and then turns out hindi naman pala mutual. Ang ano rin nun, di ba? Like, how do you continue hanging out with them if they know that, you're holding a torch, di ba? So, ang hirap din nun. Number 7, coming from Rice Baby, from your dog. Remember me as your most loyal pet, the goodest boy, and your malambing na bedmate. At hindi yung asong nangagat ng bisita mo. Oh no.
Nangagat bisita.
Uy, pero ano ha, sa States,
aggressive yun.
that's sadly like a thing. Like kunyari, like kunyari nag-complain or nabalita na nangangagat yung aso mo, the dog can be put down.
What? Even if nasa bahay mo?
Even if nasa bahay mo.
That is so sad.
If it's been, syempre may evaluation naman yan. Pero alam mo yon, yung parang, kunyari, pag tinignan na ng trainer or something na aggressive, syempre that's a threat, di ba? Every time you walk your dog, every time, mali mo, makakawala, di ba, from the confines of your home. That's a thing. So,
yikes.
Yeah.
You have to train them talaga not to do that.
At a very young age. Never spoil
yeah. I
expose mo sila to strangers.
Oh, yes.
Well, I had a dog before that actually saved our house from getting robbed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a chow chow. Which is what I love about chow chows, because when you look at a chow chow, you're like, oh, cutie pie.
Yeah.
Nope. So there was one akyat bahay who like really jumped our gate. Not in Antipolo. I used to have a townhouse sa QC.
Okay.
And yun, kinagat. And then and then biglang when he like literally jumped back out of the gate, and we went downstairs to check what was happening, and I saw the dog had blood all over his mouth, and he was like,
"Ooh.
Oh my Lord."
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
Lord.
so scary.
I know,
Speaking
right?
of chow-chows, may nakita ko na TikTok last night. Sobrang cute. Yung 8-week transformation ng chow-chow. From like a tiny puppy to like a fluffy chow-chow.
From like
8
a
weeks,
little bundle of joy.
Oo, so every week meron yung week 1, week 2. Tapos malaki. Like from this tiny, like super liit, to like an actual size
chow-chow.
Hindi naman yung chow-chow na like yung parang adult chow-chow. Pero like malaki na siya. Yung mukhang mabigat na siya na chow-chow.
Okay.
Cute.
They're my favorite dogs.
Oh,
I
weakness.
love chow-chows.
Chow-chow.
I can't. I love them too much.
And number 6 from Victoriano. Remember me this way. Yung sobrang haba ng pasensya, mataba ang wallet, matigas ang paninindigan, at laging sagad na sagad ang pagmamahal. Oh yeah. Don't go like halfway, diba? Go all the way when it comes to love.
Yeah, you have to go
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind.
Okay.
You go deep.
Go deep.
Yun na lang.
How deep is your love?
Other word.
That's one of your favorite
Janet Jackson?
Not just, even diba we were talking about it, Genesis, In Too Deep.
In Too Deep. Yes, I love that
that's a nice song. That's a lovely song. And number 5 from Archer Aguilar, remember me this way, that awkward person with good intentions. Kagaya nung time na hindi ko alam kung paano ka i-comfort, kaya kinantahan na lang kita.
Oh.
That's a little strange.
It is a little strange.
Alam mo parang kayo, umiiyak ka, bigla na lang.
Don't cry for me, Argentina. Yun pa yung kinanta niya.
I know, right? Yung wala man lang parang
walang connect.
Comfort lyrics or something. Number 4 from Jungkook's Girl. Remember me this way? Let me be the constant reminder of how mediocre you are.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Like when you look at me, when you remember me.
When you see excellence.
When you see excellence, you'll remember crap. I am mediocre AF. So,
it's okay to be mediocre.
When you see a beautiful swan, you think, crap, I'm an itik. Right, Chico? Right?
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being an itik.
But like, if you can be a beautiful swan like Chico claims to be.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not my fault. I bloomed to a beautiful swan. So, like, quack AF, honk AF. Hindi pala quack. Honk AF. Di ba pag honk? Pag goose tsaka swans, they honk, but ducks quack. Yeah. And number 3.
Sometimes.
from the antithesis. Remember, remember me this way as the person who stuck and stormed through your demons hand in hand with you, that you may live above them. Yeah, you should really have people
Mm.
like that. Because, it's easy to have friends during like the easy times. Pag masaya, pag party, pag out of town. But when it's the stuff that's really like not fun, doesn't have to be the tragic ones. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
obviously that goes without saying. Pero yung tipong pwede kang samahan pag magpaparenew ka ng license or you know what
Oo.
I mean? Like
Yeah.
because you find fun in just being together and just even if you're doing something so menial and so
Yeah.
boring, for you guys it's still a gimmick and you
I
can
like
still
that.
enjoy, being with
Mm.
Yeah.
each other, right?
True.
So yeah, it's
True.
very important to have people like that in your life. And number 2 from Chasing Charles, ako yung nag-organize ng fun run to fund your heart surgery, even though later on your heart decided that I'm not the one it's beating for.
Oh my God, but that is so amazing. I'm sure
But
that
that is
person
so
will never,
amazing.
ever, ever forget
Yeah.
that.
Like,
Good
alam mo yung
job. Yeah, it's
parang,
never be forgotten.
even if let's say, legit, wala ka naman magagawa eh. 'Di ba? The heart wants what it wants. So if it's not the person
Who saved your
who
life,
saved
pretty
your life
much.
for what it's worth, they will be forever grateful for what you've done.
And I'm
Yeah.
sure that person also tried and probably wanted you to be
The one.
the one.
Yeah.
Kasi, diba? I mean, if you
Yeah.
saved my life, for sure, I would forever feel indebted and I would want to quote unquote return the favor in any way I can. And if that's what you want from me, like I will try.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pero kung hindi talaga, hindi talaga. But rest assured, ano yun, forever in their hearts ka na.
That's true.
Yes.
And the top, Remember Me This Way, comes from Jungkook's girl.
Jungkook's girl says,
Remember me this way, as the one who had to pave her own path and create her own opportunities because those who should have wouldn't.
ooh.
Oh, yan yung mga ano talaga. Yan yung mga go-getters. Kasi diba, it's
Mm.
like, you didn't pave the path for me. You could have, but you didn't. So you know what? Let me blaze my own trail.
That's admirable.
That is very admirable. Now, I mean, most people would probably feel defeated.
Yeah.
And then there are those who are like, no path, let me make my own.
Yun yung mga force of nature. Talagang walang makakapigil.
I know, right?
Ibang ano, kakaiba yung drive.
So what about us?
Okay, while
Okay.
you think of your answers, let me just give a quick time check. It's 10:03. This time check is brought to you by Lazada Epic 10th birthday sale from March 27 to 29.
All right. So, okay.
Remember me this way. Oh, diba?
We played it last Wednesday.
Yeah,
Kaya rin
for
natin-
for OST.
Oo.
So
And a lot of people were like, oh, we missed this
Jasper, we
song.
missed this song. Okay,
I love
so,
that song.
Super. Ako
Oo,
din.
yeah. Parang yung mga listen of of the 90s.
Oo. Actually, I like that and Steep.
Softly,
Yes.
gently.
You know,
Oh, that is such a good song.
I used to segue those two songs. All the time. Promise.
I like that song.
Oo,
also.
lagi ko yan sinesegue.
Ay, pero ano na muna yung Remember Me This Way nyo?
Sige.
Oh.
Siguro just somebody who made people laugh. You know, like I mean, I want that to be my legacy. Because although for a lot of people it's not as heroic, or you know what I mean, like some more parang more looked up to na mga trabaho, like I don't save lives or anything like that, but you know,
Yes, you do. You have
being-
no idea, though.
pero diba, like just on the surface, just I like the idea that I brought laughter to people's
What?
lives.
Hello, diba?
Yeah.
The ability to make people laugh, sometimes that's what saves them.
Oh well, yeah, that is
Kasi,
true though.
diba,
Yeah.
when you're so problematic. Tsaka, diba, laughter is the best medicine. So, see?
It is true. Kasi like I also know the value of laughter. You know, sometimes like when you're going through something really difficult, you watch a TV show or a movie or
Oo.
you read something and it makes you laugh and you're like, Oh, thank God for that.
Hindi, tsaka pag
Diba?
ano,
Parang
di
just
ba?
takes you out a little bit.
Oo, parang yung co-host mo, di ba? Aren't you thankful? Like, every day na,
Ah,
alam mo yun?
Ay, hindi ba punishment yun for the things that I've done?
More crime and punishment
It's
pala.
your karma. It is
Oo.
your karma.
I've probably done something in the
Talaga
past.
ba, itik?
Yan na yung bago nating
Talaga
insulto.
ba, itik?
Alam mo ha, ikaw itik ka. At saka it's such an unglamorous word, itik. Alam mo, itik. Diba? So, yeah.
Oh.
Ako yun, kayo. Ikaw, yung legacy ko.
Remember,
Alam ko yung gusto mo sanang legacy mo eh. Hirap ka lang eh.
Hindi naman yun yung gusto ko na legacy, no?
Yung
Ang
gusto mong
corny
palitan.
naman. Oo.
Yung gusto mong
Ko lang,
palitan.
ayoko lang na yun yung parang, di ba? That's what people remember the most kasi that shouldn't be. Markki, meron ka na ba?
yeah, I guess. Remember me as the guy who would drop everything and be there for you when you needed me. The guy who took care of you and cooked for you and was there for you at all times. Even when I was with Chico, driving around, playing
Even if
Pokemon,
I
I would
left.
still go back and buy cheese
Even-
platters for you.
I was going to say, even if, I left Chico grinding because I had to buy cheese platter and wine for our dinner.
Well,
Grabe!
you know what? Remember me as that guy,
Okay.
right? And not just yeah. Well, not
what?
just one, all of them, like the entire list from beginning to end.
Mahaba-habang listahan ata.
Mahaba-habang listahan.
All 385.
Parang yung sa ano ni Markki sa My Delivery Girl, parang
Oo.
yung listahan ng utang kay Lola. Ano?
Ayun.
Ganon.
Oo, ganon.
Ganon ba yung listahan?
Mga ganon.
Siguro, remember me as the baby girl. Baby girl!
Itik.
No. But remember me as the girl who wasn't ever afraid to love.
Oh.
Kasi parang, I'm not gonna lie, obviously, diba, you become a little more jaded as you get a little older and you get more experiences, you get your heart broken and stuff. But yeah, I don't want to be remembered as this, bato. Don't remember me as that, diba? Kasi may feelings din ako dati. Yeah, no. But kasi I feel like baka yun yung maaalala ng mga tao na I'm so heartless. I didn't start off that way, okay?
Yeah.
Meron naman akong heart before.
There's always a backstory.
Exactly.
I thought you were gonna say, remember me as the girl with the small hands that made me look adequate.
Oy, grabe ka.
Magkakaroon nga ng Magkakaroon nga ng backstory, 'di ba? Like a redefinition of history. So someday magkakaroon din ng parang, Maleficent movie si Hazel. Yung mala Angelina Jolie na. Look, I wasn't the villain.
I
was
wasn't
the
always
hero.
like this, Actually, yun nga, parang maganda yung Maleficent vibes mo. Like, remember me not just as a villain and not just as a bida, but both.
But both.
Because
Maleficent vibes. Cruella vibes.
Main character energy, pero may villain side. Ganun.
Yung bida kontra bida.
Bida kontra bida. Yeah, I was going to say. Bidang kontra bida.
Ruby. Ang itawag niya sa
Ruby. Si Ruby.
You are Ruby.
Tusin. Ruby Tusin.
Angelica is shaking.
Ano ka na nga umuwi na tayo?
Friday na.
Ayoko na. Corny. But
Dami ka pang lalakarin.
Guys, watch the Purge, Hazel. The Purge series. It's good.
Oh, the series?
On
okay, I'll
Amazon,
check it.
on Amazon, it's good. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying
Oh,
it.
cool. Something new to check out. Idagdag nyo na yan sa TMR watch list today. But thank you for joining us.
Thank
We
you.
hope you had a fantastic week with the Morning Rush. We will be back on Monday, so make sure to catch us and catch me tonight. Countdown top 7 at 7 o'clock for the top 7 songs of the week. We are going to leave you with one last song. Stick around. I think Gail's up next. I saw her outside. So, yeah, talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.